From Five Nights at Freddy's to Stranger Things collaboration. Here are 24 updates coming up in Season 4. Please subscribe and use code SMJM. Grim Gable is a brand new POI that was added in this update. You can tell this location was added for the Fortnite Halloween update. But there's so many Easter eggs you can find at this location. And one of the Easter egg is this, a clock right here. Now this may look like an ordinary clock, but this is a clock from the Stranger Things series. Yes, this is the Vecna's clock, and the reason we know that is because if you look at the time, everything is upside down, and obviously the theme of the Stranger Things is upside down. Also, a bunch of sideways content has been updated as well, and if you guys don't know the sideways, it's basically what we saw during the Cube Queen season, where we had like portals to different dimension, we had sideways weapons. I've got a feeling that we will have the ability to go to the upside down world, just like the sideways. Now we all know that Darth Vader is gone, and it looks like we are going to get Luke Skywalker, who's going to be our next boss. And the reason we know this is because if you look at this trailer right here, this is the Season 4 trailer, and you can see in the background that is Luke Skywalker in that tank, and that's the reference from this scene right here. And it looks like Luke is coming with his own mythic weapon, just like Darth Vader, and we all think it's going to be another lightsaber again. Luke isn't the only one. His friends Han Solo and Princess Leia will be here as well, but they won't be a boss, but you can find them in the item shop. Donald Mustard also teased a bunch of these Star Wars robots and also C-3PO as well, so we might get this skin as well in the item shop. Fortnite are finally doing a collaboration with Doctor Who. Now we know that we had like this mini collaboration before in creative where we had this Doctor Who like a world, but it looks like we are going to get a bunch of Doctor Who skins as well. And if you guys don't know Doctor Who, it's a show about time travel. They have different Doctor Who from different dimensions, but most likely we are going to get some sort of like a Doctor Who bundle where we get all of the Doctor Who's. Did you know Fortnite actually made update to these bunkers? That's right, we all know that bunkers replaced Portal Fort because Portal Fort were too OP. But from this update onwards, if you look at the bunkers, you can put your custom logos on them, so your opponents can see who the bunker belongs to and they won't mess with you if you're OP. Fortnite did a competition a few seasons ago where you had to submit a Fortnite concept skins, and if your concept skin won the competition, it would be featured in the Fortnite Mess event. Skin that you're seeing on the screen right here is called Sinister Glare. This was the skin that won the competition, and you can tell this is actually a really creepy skin because its head is a hand and it's got an eyeball in the middle of it. And this skin has a really cool inbuilt emote. Basically, it snaps its head every time it gets a kill. Now, Fortnite are trying to make all of the sounds that you hear in Fortnite generate by an AI, and they have already started doing this. Every time you light a campfire in Fortnite, that is a sound generated by a computer. Now, Fortnite Mess is just around the corner, and it looks like we are not just getting zombie humans and monsters in the game. It looks like we are also going to get zombie chickens. According to HypeX, we are going to get jump scare zombies that will just jump out of like cornfield, or if you break like furnitures. It looks like these zombie chickens will also jump scare you, and they will follow you around the map until you eliminate them. We are getting a brand new X-Men collaboration very soon. We know this has been confirmed as well because this skin already has an item shop tag, and it is going to be X-23. Now, if you guys don't know, X-23 is basically a female version of Wolverine, and it looks like she's also going to come with this Wolverine pickaxe, which was released during the X-Marvel Zero War issue number 3. It looks like we are going to see the return of the great Midas. There has been a lot of tease from Fortnite last season and this season as well. If you look at a bunch of these season 3 teasers, in the background you can see this golden object, and this you can find on all of the teasers. And recently Donald Mustard tweeted this Midas Rex figurine set. Again, And in the background, you can see there's this golden object. Also, last season, if you were the Midas Skin and spoke with this NPC, it tells you, are you back online? This pretty much confirms that we are going to get Midas either this season or the season after. But I believe he will feature in this live event, which will take place at the end of this season. And the reason we know that is because there is a 2 days downtime after the end of this season. That is why everyone is speculating that the next season is not going to be season 5, but in fact it is going to be chapter 4. Someone created this concept map of chapter 4, and I think this would make a really cool map. Now, Tabor Hill made a video about this concept map because people were asking him if this was actually a real chapter 4 map, but he said this was a concept map made by his friend. But also in the same video, he did say that he's going to make a separate video about chapter 4 at the end of this season, and there is a lot of information he wants us to have. Now, we all know that Tabor Hill is always right about all of the leaks. He knew about the chapter 3 map before it came, so whatever this information is, this pretty much like kind of confirms that chapter 4 is actually a real thing. Now, Creative 2.0 is something you can expect if we get chapter 4, because bunch of leakers and also the developer of Fortnite revealed that we are going to get Creative 2.0 in the middle of next season. Fortnite Mess is finally here. It will release on October 18th, and you can expect a bunch of collaboration and bunch of content. Just right off the back, we can find this skin right here, which looks like this Marauder skin. It looks like we are also going to get Horde Rush, everyone's favorite LTM, but this time they're going to be 0 build. And as I mentioned before, cube monsters and sideways monsters will be back as well. Also, you can expect a bunch of collaboration happening this season. As I mentioned before, Stranger Things and also FNAF could possibly be coming to Fortnite as well. Because if you remember a few seasons ago, we saw a skin in the files with the code name of French fries. Now, that sounds similar to Freddy Fazbear. We also found a bunch of footsteps actually sounded exactly like how they did in FNAF video games. And since this is Halloween, it would make sense for this collaboration to happen. So you can expect skins such as Freddy Fazbear, Chica, and a bunch of other skins as well. Also, you can expect a Freddy Cougar coming to Fortnite, because Fortnite Leakers has found a bunch of files relating to that as well. Also, this guy from the movie Scream as well. Don't forget to subscribe and use code SMJM. My name is Sam Jam. I love you, fams. Peace out.